Harry, what's going on, team? Hope you're all doing well, and welcome back to another episode of the Stevenage Road to Glory. And in this one, we're going to be closing out the January transfer window, and also we're going to be looking to bring a couple of new players into the team. Now, it was also mentioned in the comments in regards to changing up the reserve team, so that's exactly what we've done. It was said to put youth academy player on the left hand side, and then that can give List the opportunity to go back up top, because Edmondson is just not working out for at all. So that is why List is currently sitting in that striker position. I mean, it is his preferred position, so I can't understand why you would want to play there. As for Shaw though, the only thing that worries me about him is his pace, and his acceleration is pretty diabolical, to tell you the truth. His pace is 61 and his acceleration is 63. And I've said it a few times, it's all about pace for me, and he just hasn't got it at the minute, so we're all going to have to work on him. Now, it has been suggested in the comments to go in for a new striker. There's one lad in particular that's been mentioned quite a bit, and I do like the looks of him. So if we were able to bring him into the team, we could have him up top, and List could be back on that left-hand side. I mean, he does play absolutely unreal for it on the left-hand side. Just looking at him there, acceleration 99, pace 99. He's an absolute beast in regards to the pace. So good. That's why I think I like him so much. But there you go. I did say as well I would go over some of the tactics, because people were saying that they've been trying Semenyo out. I've been saying how good Semenyo is, and then they've tried him out and they've just had absolutely no luck with him. And I hate it when that happens. You watch a video, someone hypes someone up and you're like, I'm going to bring him into my team 100%. You get them and they're absolute trash. And you're like, well, what's going on? Why isn't it working for me? So here's a quick look at the tactics that I'm going to be using. So we've got the defensive style at balanced. The width is on 5. Depth is on 4. We've got the offensive style at balanced as well. Width on the offensive is at 5. Players in the box, we've only got 3. Corners is on 3 as well. Free kicks, 3. I don't know how much realistically the corners and the free kicks are going to affect things. It's more in regards to the defence and the offence for the build-up play, and I think where players are going to be positioned within the team. But there you go. There's just a quick look at what I've got in regards to tactics. Now, in regards to instructions, the instructions that we've got on Semenyo is stay central and get in behind. That's all I've put on him, and that just seems to be working absolute wonders for us. It was even before we tinkered with his potential and stuff like that, so I think that's the key to success with using Semenyo. This formation just seems to work absolute wonders for him. Probably any formation where it's a one striker up top, and then get that stay central and get in behind on him, and then maybe give these tactics a try, and hopefully they'll start working out for you. So, in regards to transfers as well, the lad that I was on about that you guys had mentioned a few times, let's have a little look for him. He is currently playing for Norwich. He's on the loan list at the minute as well. It is this lad, Adam Aya. And that's why I was saying in regards to, we might bring some Irish players in. And looking at this kid, he does look decent. I mean, 6'3", high medium work rates. And I think he's all about that pace. He's all about the pace. I'm not even going to get into that song. Anyway, acceleration is between 85 and 95, sprint speed between 77 and 87. He does look decent. I think he's got an alright potential on him. I don't know how much Norwich are realistically going to want for him, because it was mentioned as well to go in for Curtis Jones wherever he's sitting. I don't know where the lad is. Why are you hiding from us, mate? Why are you hiding from us? Well, anyway, Curtis Jones. So people were saying they think he would be an absolutely unreal partnership with Matty Longstaff, which I would have to agree with. And there he is. I mean, he's costing 1.3 million. We could potentially look to sell Edmondson on. We could go for this lad. We could even loan in Ada. With him being on the loan list, I think we could go to loan him in. And that could be decent. A couple of other suggestions. Acosta was mentioned. And I do like the looks of this kid. I mean, 25 years old. 3-star skill moves. 5-star weak foot. Not looking bad at all. Not looking bad. Long shot taker. So, yep, decent. Another one that was mentioned was, is it Frid Johnson? I don't know. I don't speak Icelandic. So you'll have to, I'll just have to apologise for that pronunciation for anyone that does know how to pronounce it. But someone that can play in the centre of the park. I mean, he does look decent as well. Another lad that would be good for the team. I don't know if we realistically need any more centre mids. That's the only thing that puts me off Curtis Jones, is we're all absolutely stacked in regards to the centre of the park. But I am looking to loan and sell a couple of other players on. So we've got Green on the transfer list. We've got Baker, Watson and Martin. A couple of these are loan deals. Watson and Martin are loan deals, but I'm looking to get rid of Baker and Green. They haven't got great potential, so we might as well just cash in on them. And if it's going to help with bring in Curtis Jones, then all the better. All the better. So that's a little look at some of the players that we have been looking at. I don't think there's anyone else, to tell you the truth. I don't think there is. I think the only thing that was mentioned in the comments was to look at Hickey, which I am going to potentially do. I don't know if it'll be this season. I don't think we're going to have like 3-4 million to spend. Nowhere near that. But I am considering bringing this lad in, using him in the right back position, because it was mentioned in regards to one of the Colombian lads to use at the left back position, which I am going to be quite happy to do. Where is he? Cabal, that's the lad. So we're all going to look to go in for him as well. But this is going to be next season. I'm not going to look to bring in any foreign players. I mean, I did say earlier on that I wasn't looking to bring in too many foreign players in the first 2 seasons. So that's why we're just going to stick with the main core of the team being English. So there you go. There's a look at some of the transfers that we're going to be doing. As for the games though, first game up is against Fleetwood. We're definitely going to be playing it. It is going to be the second team, so we'll see what Shaw can do. And then it'll give you a good idea if we do need to go for a striker, or if Shaw's going to be able to do the business for her. And hopefully List is going to do well for her and probably be banging in goals just like Semenyo. So, without further ado, let's get in this first game. Right. Harris. Doob. List. First opportunity, back at striker. List to put 1-0 up. And he's done it. He has done it. Here you go. First of many, I'm hoping. First of many. Well done, lad. Right. Ball through. Harris. Still Harris. Plays it back. I was a bit apprehensive about playing that back. I thought, oh, nah, messed this up massively here. But we didn't, because Wright, he's absolutely smashed that in. We're going to have to see that again. Nice little goal. Nice little goal. List was nowhere to be seen there, like. First timer, though. Come on. Here we go, Denton. See this, what the pace is like on this lad. Look at him. How slow is he? List would have probably scored and been celebrating by this point. But, hey, there you go. He scored a goal. He scored a goal. Maybe we don't need anyone. He wasn't the quickest, like any other team that was slightly better than him would have just closed him down straight away. I mean, he had far too much time and space there. I'm taking a lot away from the kid there, but he is slow as anything. Slow as anything. But we're 3-0 up. Max Harris. Max Harris to make it 4. Why? Shoot it at the keeper, man. I'm near positive I don't aim at the keeper. Not as much as this. I was trying to put it to the one side of him at least. And he just strikes it straight at him. Nice little ball through with Shaw. Mr. Slow. Let's put it through to List. Oh, man. See, when List is doing stuff like that, it is hard to argue to take him out of that striker position. I mean, that was a cracking goal, that. The pace on him, the difference, though. Come on, son. List going for a hat-trick here. List on a hat-trick. Hat-trick. Ooh, that could have just decided for me what we're going to do in regards to players. So, I mean, List, his first game, back up top as striker. He scored a hat-trick. There you go. Might need to start using him as striker and just grit with teeth and use Shaw. Good goal, though. It's a good goal. Suarez. List. Oh, come on. Is this 6? It is. Wright gets his second of the day. Off the post and in. So there you go. He's very much like Semenyo. List. If he's not scoring the goals, he's setting them up. So he's picking up assists as well. Maybe we don't need to worry too much in regards to Shaw, because List and Wright just seem to be doing pretty much everything forward. What a performance from the lads there, especially List. Absolutely unreal. We're going to get some training in, and Shaw is in there to get his sprint speed up. I mean, look at it, man. 59. 59. Away, mate. Away. We have also got Carter, which I didn't realise. So what I might do is I might sign him up from the youth academy and see what he can do. He might be better than Shaw. And then we've got 2 options there. And then we could look to bring in, like I say, maybe just spend more money on a new centre mid. Curtis Jones, he's not going to come cheap, so that could be the way that we'll go. We'll get some training in, though. It's decent. A's, B's and C's. Edwards is the only one that's not done amazing there, but, I mean, he's close to a 47 now, which was he's close to a 47 rated overall. But, I mean, Bitter, he's pushing for that 70. Carter, he's nearly a 63. Same with Shaw. And then Watson, he's not doing too bad. He's nearly up to a 62 as well. Not bad, lads. Not bad. We've had some more offers come in, and it looks like Dean Parrott could be on the way out as well, so we're going to accept that. 220,000. I don't know who all these foreign teams are, but I'm surprised that that's who's coming in for all these players. I don't think there's another English team that's come in for any of our players yet, which is crazy, but Parrott, he's going to be off. And then we've got, I think, is that it? Is that it? I thought we had another offer, but obviously not. We've had an offer in for Parrott, though. That's decent. We have had, I think, Eonton has left now as well. Transfer thing. Oh, I must have left that. Left that poor. Not getting rid of me messages. So we've got 848k in the budget at the minute. So I think it was Eonton that went. We'll have a little look. It was. So he's went to Christian Sund. There you go. So we've got a little bit more money. We need a couple of more deals to go through if we are going to be going in for Curtis Jones, though. I don't realistically want to sell all these players and then not have a chance to use any of the money at all. But there we go. We'll see if we'll get any more offers in. There's still a couple of the lads on the transfer list. I mean, I'm hoping that we'll get some more offers in. I mean, they're not terrible players. Do you know what I mean? They're not terrible. So there's still Hoosen. We haven't received any offers for him. Stokes, nothing. Pollock, nothing. I mean, he is a 56 rated overall. Like, nothing for Green yet, nothing for Baker. You get the picture. I'm sure you get the picture. Well, wait for a couple more deals to go through. We have got a game away to Burton. I am just going to sim it. It is going to be the first team, though, so I have got full confidence in the lads that we should be picking up a victory here. I think Burton are 18th in the league, something like that, so we'll see what happens. Come on, lads. They've drawn and lost the past 2 games, so if they're losing to QPR and Luton Town, I can't see why the mighty Stevenage can't beat them as well. Again, I say it all the time, though. It is simming it. You never know. And we've absolutely smashed them 4-0. Why was there ever a doubt in my mind? Matty Longstaff, I was going to call him Longystaff there. There you go. Matty Longystaff just picked up a goal. Bitter and 2 for Palacios. That's what I'm talking about, lad. Looks like Edmondson's come off the bench. Clark and Hoosen. Oh, well. At least he's getting some game time, I suppose. That's Edmondson I'm talking about there. But there you go. I have also promoted that lad from the youth academy as well. He didn't have the most amazing overall and potential. I mean, I think it was 62, but so was the other lad. This was Elliot Carter. I mean, he's not shown great potential or anything like that. I think his potential was between 70 odd and 81. But for this lad, he doesn't look too bad in regards to pace and acceleration. So he's got 80 acceleration, sprint speed 71. So that's not too bad. I mean, we could also always bring him on in regards to Shaw. So Shaw could always come off and Carter could come on, or vice versa. So I think that will be decent for her. It will be decent. Well, I've got a message and I'm hoping it's Palacios yet again. I don't understand what he keeps saying this for. We've changed his formation. We've changed his contract. We've changed everything for him. And he's still saying if I'm not going to get selected. He's just played the game. He's just played. Why is this still a thing, man? I hope EA can sort this out. Because if Palacios puts in a transfer request and we lose him, I will be absolutely devastated. I wanted to make this whole career mode around him. We brought him into the team. He was a scout, a future star. And then the mugs wanting to leave. What are you playing at, son? What are you playing at? You still have a place in the squad. His morale's through the roof as well. So why is he saying it? I don't get it. I do not get it. Oh, he's even went behind our back. He's went behind our back and done a little interview. Oh, unsettled by the lack of matches. Is he having my life? Just come and speak to us, man, you mug. Don't speak to reporters. What is he doing? Oh, he's... Ooh. Oh, you know what I mean? Oh, I tell you. But on something else, we're into the transfer deadline day now. So we'll have sold Green. So we've got 1.46 million to spend. And I think it looks like there's probably only going to be one lad that we're going to go in for. I know I've said a million times that we have got tons and tons and tons of centre mids. But I think I would love to bring Curtis Jones in. I mean, his stats don't look absolutely amazing there. But if you notice, where is one of his positions that he can play? I can't even get me words out to say it. Left mid. Left mid. So this could be ideal for it. This could be ideal. I mean, I know his sprint speed and acceleration isn't the best either, but it just means that we can always play him there if we need to. He can also play in that centre attack and mid position. It does make sense to go in for him, so I am going to look to go in for him. I'm just hoping, weekly wage-wise, he's going to be happy with, I don't know, maybe he's half of that, because we haven't got loads of wage to throw around like. We've only got 7,000. And I am still scouting youth academy players, so we need a little bit of budget for that. Like I say, though, I am going to go in for him. I'm hoping Jurgen is going to play the game, and we're not going to have to pay like 2-3 million for him, because I will be gutted if we can't get him. But we'll soon see. We will soon find out. How are then, Jurgen, son? Are you going to play the game? Are they new glasses? They look really nice. They look really nice. See if Sweet Talking Him's going to help him decide on giving this player away for a next to nothing, because I'm not going to be offering 1.3 mil, because I know actually that his wage is going to destroy her. So I'll offer 1.1. It's low. It is low, but with an 8% sell-on clause. And he's bought it. Come on, son. 1.1 million for Curtis Jones is absolutely fantastic, but it all comes down to whether we can get him on a decent contract, because you know for a fact if he's on 13.5 grand, he's going down to a lower league. Yes, he's probably going to get more football, but is he realistically going to want to take a massive pay cut? Not realistically. And I don't really want to spend a full 7 grand on him a week, because we'll have no money for anyone else. So squad role. I wonder if you'll be happy with Crucial. Do you think you'll be happy with Crucial? There we go, son. There we go. 4-year contract. Go on then. Go on then. We'll sign you 4 years for the time being. What else we got? No release clause. And they want us to offer a wage. Why do I have to offer a wage, man? How much can we afford here? 8,000? 9,000? We could probably get away with 9,000. And 20 grand bonus. 9,000, 20 grand bonus. So it's not a massive pay cut. Submit offer. Is he going to say, no, you're having a laugh, mate, you're cracking jokes? He's nodding his head. He's like, let me have a little think. Is that going to be good enough? That's a fair offer. Boom, there it is. Curtis Jones, welcome to Stevenage. Come on, lad. Let's have a little look at our latest signing. Well, probably we're only signing to tell you the truth, but Curtis Jones, 1.1 million for him. Absolute bargain in my opinion. I mean, I think he is probably the highest paid player in the team, which was crazy considering that Semenyo is 78 rated overall. But we'll keep that to ourselves. We'll not tell him that. We'll not tell him just yet. Anyway, though, so 3-star skill moves, 3-star weak foot. Let's have a little look. Agility, 77. Balance, 73. His acceleration and sprint speed and stuff, it isn't great. But for the centre of the park, I'm not too concerned. His stamina isn't fantastic, but we can work on it. Neither's his strength, but we have got Canna, so we can always bring him on as a super sub, or Canna can come on as a sub. You know what I'm talking about. And like I said, he can always play on that left-hand side as well, if we do need someone there, which I don't think we will now. But ball control, 71. Dribbling, 72. His free kick accuracy's pretty bad. His tackling isn't great either, but still, short passing is 75, which is definitely decent. I'm hoping this lad is going to work out for us, because we've pretty much blown our budget now on him. So, you better work out, mate. You better work out. He is currently number 16. Let us know in the comments if you're happy with him having that number. We can always look to change it up. I don't actually know what his number is at Liverpool, so we can always change it to that if that's something you want us to do. As for the rest of the window, though, we've currently got 198,000 in the budget, with 5k in the wage budget as well. So, like I keep saying, we need that for youth academy players, and potentially, because we haven't discussed it yet, in regards to pre-season contracts. Well, we haven't got anyone on the list as of yet in regards to a pre-season contract, but you never know. If you know anyone that is going to be running out of contract for next year that we should maybe have a look at, I am open to potentially bringing one of them in. It will just be one though. I've said it'll probably be just one a season, so let me know. Let me know. But what we're going to do is we're going to close out the rest of this transfer window, and if we get any offers in, we'll go over them. If we don't though, we'll just leave it at that, I think. The last thing, actually, I'm saying that I don't know whether to potentially go in for a loan of Ada, just to see what he's like. It'll just be a short-term loan. It'll just be for the rest of this season. See what he's like. I mean, if he's decent, we can always look to go in for him next season. You never know. You never know. So I think I might go in for a loan deal with him. I mean, he's only 2 million. He's only 2 million. So I can't imagine that he's going to be wanting too much of a wage. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. We'll get through the rest of the window, and then we'll go over if there was any transfers or out later. You know what I'm saying. I have decided to loan in Ada. You guys were saying he looks decent. It was mentioned quite a few times. It's only for 6 months, so we'll see what he does for the rest of the season. If he is decent, we can always look to buy him next season. If he doesn't work out, then we can just let him go. I mean, Norwich, they did play the game with her as well. We're only paying 3,000 of them 9,200 weekly wages, so that is decent. We're going to have a look at him a little bit more in depth. He is a 69 rated overall, and I likes the looks of him. Bloody hell, but I do like the look of this kid. Does look decent. I can understand why people were saying to bring him into the team. I hope you don't mind that it isn't on a permanent basis as of yet, but like I say, if he is going to be decent for us, then we can always go in for him next season. And I mean, high medium work rates, not bad. Acceleration 85, absolutely fantastic, mate. Agility 78, jumping 71, sprint speed 78, but still, as long as he can get a good burst off, I think that'll be decent for him. Rest of his stats, shot power 81. Come on, finishing 75. This kid is going to be ideal for her. And now for a fact, I'm going to put it out there, he's going to be ideal for her. Get some more training for the lads, and there's a new addition to the training, and it's only Curtis Jones. We're going to see if we can boost him up a little bit. I mean, he is a 67 rated overall, so I'm hoping we can boost him up enough. Maybe he's into the 70s for going into the championship, because I think he'll be a decent player there for us. So we'll see what the lads can do. Edwards, a decent A. I love it when all the stats go up that quick. I mean, I know it's because they're so low, but still it looks good. And then we've got Carter getting an A, 63's up to now. Bitter on a B. His stamina is still not reached a 54. I see what you mean about his stamina. It just does not want to rise at all. The kid must just be like, look, I'm knackered after 20 minutes, mate. I just cannot play full games all the time. But there you go. Jones getting a C. It's not too bad. And then Shaw getting a B. Well done, mate. Well done. Next game up then, we're away to Luton Town, and this is the perfect opportunity for Curtis Jones to show what he's made of. He is going to be making a start in this game, and I'm hoping he's going to prove to it why he was worth that 1.1 million transfer budget. And I mean, as for Canna, he is going to still be coming off the bench. I might not play Curtis Jones for this full match, but I do want to see what he's made of, so that's why he is going to be starting. So we're going to be looking to pick up another victory in this one. We're our way, so probably will be slightly more difficult. Luton Town, they're sitting in 8th. They're not doing terrible this season. They've only lost 8 games out of 32, so you know they're going to be difficult. It's difficult to say that, Jesus, but we are on a massive streak. We've won 24 games and drawn 8 of them, so I think this should be another victory for her. It is going to be the first team, like I say, so let's get in this game, pick up another 3 points, and get Curtis Jones off to a massive start. Try again. Palacios. Bitter. Matty. Through to Semenyo. Can Semenyo do anything here? Played across to Matty Longstaff. Ooh, that's just went in. That was lucky, that was very lucky. But I don't care because we're 1-0 up. Luton have played well up until this point. They're definitely taking it to her, But Matty Longstaff puts her 1-0 up. I don't know why Bitter's the one. He's like, oh, as if he's the one that scored. I don't think he did anything in it. Wow, now taking the limelight. But there you go, like I say, it wasn't the greatest of goals. Just going in. Very, very lucky. Keeping us bang up to date. Come on, Palacios. Jones. Mr. Jones. Palacios. Semenyo to make it 2. Come on, Semenyo. There we go. There we go. It's like that goal is really disheartened Luton, like, because that was too easy to get through there, like, far too easy. Well, that's what I'm talking about, son. Putting with 2-0 up. It's decent away as well. But Mr. Jones starting it off. Palacios, great ball through. And Semenyo, he's always going to finish that. Palacios. Great ball to Semenyo. And now he can get past them. But we're going to use some of these. Come on, Palacios. Bitter for number 3. There it is. There it is. Bitter puts with 3-0 up. He can actually celebrate this time, because he's the one that's bagged the goal. Go on. There's Van Kooten and Jones celebrating. Jones, he's not been too bad in this match. I think he has got a lot of potential in him. So I think he'll be decent when he starts growing a little bit. But as for Bitter, just as good as ever. Getting another goal for her. Jones. Well, Matty. Matty. Oh my God, he went for his second. Ooh, that was off the post. That would have been a corker, that as well, wouldn't it? Well, you go. Yet another win. 3-0 for her. Jones, like I say, did well. Gutted for Matty there. Like, it would have been class if he could have scored that goal. On the next game now, then, we're away to Coventry. I am just going to sim this one. Coventry, they are sitting in 10th place, but, I mean, we are 4 points clear still, so even if we did draw or lose, which I don't want we to, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but we're going to sim it. It is, like I say, going to be the first team. I'm going to be looking at Palacios and Gelhardt in this one, and Semenyo for that matter. And we've absolutely smashed them 4-0, and it's Palacios with all 4 goals. Oh my God. They seem to like bringing Edmondson off for Semenyo as well. I don't know why, but Palacios getting 4 goals. We need to look and see where he is in the rankings for the goal scorers now. Like, oh my God. Palacios, it looks like he's in 7th now. He's on 17 goals. We've still got Semenyo top of the table. Eze is just behind him with 1 goal though, which, ooh, bit concerning, because that golden boot, I either want it to go to Semenyo or Palacios now. If we can get 2 other players in the top 3, that would be absolutely amazing. And if Palacios is going to be doing stuff like that, we definitely need to be getting him up there. We definitely need to be getting him up there. I don't know where I was going with that. I don't know where I was going. What I was going to say, though, he is now up to a 79 overall. We'll have a little look at the lad just after he scored them 4 goals. Absolutely insane. Palacios, though, wow. Absolutely amazing. Accelerations went up. His agilities went up to an 83. His sprint speed is up to a 78 now from 64, which is absolutely fantastic for the lad. Composure's gone up. Well, everything's pretty much gone up, hasn't it? Everything's pretty much gone up. Ball control is on an 89 now. Dribbling, 88. Short passing is on an 87. Shot power is still pretty low, but it's on a 75. His volleys up to an 81. He's looking good, like he is looking good. I mean, like I say, he's worth 23.5 million for now. He's went up 1,205%. 23 million even, and he's only on 2,900 a week. There you go. There you go. Bloody hell. But we're all going to be getting into the last game of the episode, and it is going to be against, let's have a look. It's going to be against Bristol. I am going to be using the second team in this one because I want to see what that Ida is capable of. So List will be going on the left-hand side, and then we're going to get Ida up top. Hopefully, them lads up top. So we'll have Ida, List, Wright and Harris. They're going to do their business for her and absolutely destroy. Bristol won it. I've totally forgot already. It was Bristol, but absolutely destroy Bristol. And then we're going to end the episode on yet another win. Right. Clark. Ball through. Ida. First opportunity. And he's back with a goal. He's back with a goal. You can see why people are saying about this kid. Decent. He looks like an absolute beast. He's just so big as well. Right, man. Easy for him, that. It's going to be, I suppose, in League One, innit? If he's used to playing with Norwich. But, come on, lad. He's already bagged himself a goal on his debut. Plays it out to Max Harris. Back to List. Can List put it away? Oh, mate. Great opportunity wasted there. List here. Great ball to Ada. Going to look for his second, which he's got. Seems crazy. Did you see all the fans there? They were like flocking down from the seats. Jesus. But his second shot and his second goal. Really impressed with this lad. Wish I'd known about him when I went in for Edmondson. Well, maybe should have looked to swap him. But then again, Edmondson wasn't worth anywhere near 2 million, was he? But there you go. He seems like he's an absolute tank. The go-go. Wake me up before you go-go. Do you know what I'm talking about, Nichols? Played it in, Clark. Oh, it wasn't a go-go there, was it? No, it was not. Aida. Oh, getting the interception in. Opportunity of a hat-trick on his debut for Stevenage. And he's only gone and bagged one. Aida with a hat-trick. Go on, lad. Go on, son. That is what I am talking about. Oh, that came out of nowhere. But they've pulled one back. I don't think they're going to score another 2 goals in the space of like minus 3 minutes. Because we're already well into injury time. The fans are just like, ah, well done, mate, but you're still losing. It was a decent goal, like I must admit. Nice little back pass there, back heel. Good goal. Upson. Well done, mate. Well done. I'll give you some credit. Chevalier not able to get there. A hat-trick from Aida on his debut puts us 7 points clear at the top, which is absolutely amazing. And I'm just going to put it out there. We're winning that league title. We are going to win the league title because I can't see we're dropping 7 points. Not with the rest of the games that's left in the season. We should be bringing that title home yet again. Back-to-back promotions. Back-to-back league titles. I mean, you've got Barnsley there on 82, QPR on 80, so it'll be interesting to see who actually goes up with you. You've also got Ipswich, Oxford and Peterborough going to be in that playoff position. I mean, so we'll actually see in that. Portsmouth, they're on 69 points as well, so it's going to be an interesting few games. Interesting indeed, because Oxford United, they have played one more game than both Peterborough and Portsmouth, so they could be in trouble after the next episode. But who's sitting at the bottom of the league? We've got Blackpool, Tranmere, Oldham and Bristol. So they're not doing good at all. As for the Golden Boot, how's that looking? Semenyo, he's in second place now. Eze has took over from him. Ooh, we'll have to rectify that in the next episode. We'll be playing Semenyo a hell of a lot more. I mean, we did sim a couple of games and we have played the second team a couple of times in this episode, so I can imagine that's why that is the case. But I mean, as for assists, there you go. Semenyo is on 14 assists and Palacios is on 17. So if Semenyo is on 14 assists and Eze is on 8, yet Semenyo has played less games, scored just the same amount of goals, how's Semenyo in second place? He's got more assists, the same amount of goals. I don't get that. That does not make sense to me. But there you go. There you go. Well, aye. We have also had some scout reports come back for the lads. It's mainly the Colombians, and I do like the looks of them. I did skirt Danny Loda. There you go. I did scout Danny Loda. And I don't know about him. I mean, that Aida, I do like the looks of him, so I think that would be the lad would potentially go in for next season. So Danny Loda, probably not going to be going in for him. But I mean, as for the other lads, we've got much back. We haven't for Cuesta yet. Haydar though, 970,000. I don't think that's bad at all for him. Balanta, 1 million. His release clause is just over 1 million, so he could be another one that we're going to look at. Not that we're needing CDMs, but still, for 1 million, you could always buy him to sell him on. We could do that sort of business. I know it isn't ideal to do that, but we could get a bit more money for like the following January transfer window. Something like that. Cabal though, 1.3. Not bad. Not bad. Moreno, he is 900,000. Release clause, just over 1 million as well. Another lad that could be decent for the team. Campaz, 2.1, but his release clause is only 1.4. We might have to be activating that. Could be what we need for if we don't go in for a new striker and List goes up top. We could bring this lad into the team to fill that left mid position. Could be ideal for it. He's not the fastest in the world, but he's got great balance, so fair enough, son. Amia was another one. 1.9 mil between. Oh, I don't know if we'll be able to go in for Amia. I would like to, because he does look decent, but well, maybe he's not going to be able to go in for him. And there's a couple of lads left. Oh, Carbonero. We need to activate that release clause because he's worth between 4.7 and 6.9. He's another one that could be taking that left mid position. 87 acceleration, 91 sprint speed. This is the lad that would go for, I think. This is definitely the lad over Campaz. Looks absolutely fantastic. That speed would be unreal for it. We could use List up top and then have Carbonero on the left-hand side or the right-hand side. We could take what pick. I did say I wanted someone else for the first team to come off the bench if Bidder is going to be knackered. So, well, I've got the options there. Casado. He's went to Leeds, man, and he forgot, but he's went to Leeds. I don't think we're going for him. I mean, his weekly wage is absolutely crazy, whereas these lads, the wage is next to nothing, which is absolutely ideal for us. It was mentioned in the comments as well. I will just cover this now to have a look at Zlatan Ibrahimovic's regen. We did scout him already, and he is around here somewhere. Where is he? Where are you, son? But he is here. We're all scouting him, and I don't know why I can't find him now. Maybe he's at the top. But he does look decent, so he is another option for striker. Especially, I think we will be getting rid of Edmondson. Probably 100% be getting rid of Edmondson. I don't know where Zlatan's regen has gone now. There he is. Jesus, I'm glad I found him eventually, but there he is. Ariane Fritzen. Does look decent. I mean, he's got good sprint speed and acceleration. I can't imagine him costing too much. Value is 750,000. Maybe he's 1.2 million, 1.3 if we went in for him next season. I think that would be a good bit of business. But there you go. There's just a look at some of the lads. At least we've got some scout reports back. But I am going to leave the episode there. So I hope you have enjoyed it. So drop a little like if you have. And if you're new to the channel and you've enjoyed this episode, hit that subscribe button and join KO United. But as always, I'll see you in the next one.